Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charlotte.
I'm Justin.
What's on our table today?
Tokaido.
And today we're focusing on the Matsuri expansion.
Yep.
But we also have the Crossroads expansion out because a lot of the components in Matsuri trigger cards from Crossroads.
Yep. So we just played a game of like all the expansions in one. Mm-hmm. Which is awesome. And now we're just going to do impressions on how the game plays with everything, as well as what Matsuri brings to the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I will mention, when we got Matsuri, we did play just with Matsuri, just to see what it brought to the game. Mm-hmm. But we had to remove a lot of the characters.
Yeah. And
some of the festival cards, the Matsuri cards.
Yeah.
Because they do involve cards from up there.
From the Crossroads stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. So, I do enjoy Matsuri better with Crossroads.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'll just say, because there's so many new cards up here, mm-hmm. There's so many new cards here, and there's so many new characters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of iconography. There's no way I could ever memorize it all. So mm-hmm. I'm always referring to these two little books.
That's true.
But how they have them laid out is really handy.
Yep.
It's very easy to find what you're looking for, which is awesome.
Yep.
So, we just jumped right into it, but what does Matsuri add to the game?
Matsuri adds 16 new characters, which is quite a few.
It's a huge stack.
Yeah. And then when you add Crossroads has like another 6.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, adding all of them together, it's like a huge stack of characters with a whole range of new special abilities. Mm-hmm. So, when you're playing with everything, there's a lot of choice for characters, which is cool.
There is. And then you get 20 of these Matsuri cards.
Yep.
And it's like a festival.
Yep.
Every time you stop at the inn, mm-hmm. you're going to draw 2 cards, and it's the first player that gets there that gets to decide which festival it is. Yeah. So they can choose the festival that benefits them the most.
Yep.
And penalizes their opponents the worst.
Which is pretty interesting. And when you're playing Tokaido, there's only the 3 inns in the middle, the 3 intermediates. So you're only ever going to have 3 festivals. So because there's 20 of them, it's going to take a while before those festivals start coming out often, or before mm-hmm. you start recognizing them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. Lots of replayability.
Especially where you get to draw 2 and choose 1.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Which is very nice. Mm-hmm. Instead of it just being completely random.
Right.
Yeah. So that's very cool. I like the new characters. They have some really neat special abilities. Mm-hmm. I like them quite a bit. And
of course the artwork is always beautiful.
Yeah.
All the character cards are just gorgeous.
Although it's a different style of artwork.
Yeah.
For the new characters. Yeah. Which is different. But it's still really nice.
You probably have to have a sharp eye, I think, to see between the different styles.
Yeah. It's cool.
It looks real. They all blend together, though. They all go nicely together.
Yep. Alright, so does Matsuri bring anything to the game that is necessary or just better?
Well, see, I wasn't bored with it as the base game. I mean, a lot of people find it way too boring as the base game.
Okay.
So I saw a discussion that they would always play with Crossroads.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't even to that point yet.
No.
But I find Matsuri does bring... These cards are awesome.
Yeah.
I love being able to choose one and get an awesome benefit. And just the theme of it, too. Mm-hmm. You're thinking I get to the inn. What's this inn having a festival about right now?
Yeah, the theme does go with the game really, really well.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
I would agree. I'd be right there with you. The base game of Tokaido, I would only ever play if somebody had never played it before, if I was teaching to someone new. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I would always want to have Crossroads in there because I like that choice of what I can do, and it adds up a whole bunch, adds a whole new bunch of avenues to what you can do.
Well, just the cherry tree cards are awesome because if you finished a panoramic, you can still stop at that spot and get something, which is nice. Like, it's not like, oh, there's only 2 spots left. One's a panoramic, and I'm already done it. What am I going to do now? I have to go to a souvenir shop, and I don't have any money.
There you go.
So, like, that's really cool.
Yep. So for me, Tokaido has become a game that needs Crossroads to play. For me, Tokaido doesn't need Matsuri in order for it to be a good game, but the Matsuri cards are actually quite a small, little, tiny kind of addition to the game.
Yes.
It's not this huge thing. It's not like Crossroads where you have another board and all these other choices that you need to know the rules for. You get to an inn. Once everyone's there, the first person there chooses one of the 2 cards. You might have to look them up, but that's not the big deal.
That's not a big deal, no.
So it does add a little bit more flavor to it, which I do enjoy quite a bit. Yeah. And again, like you were saying, where it's very thematic. You get to the inn, what's the next festival going to be?
Right.
That is very cool.
It's like you're on a bus tour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think for people who are used to playing Tokaido, I think for me, it would be everything. Just play with it all.
Yeah. Well, it's such a beautiful game. I just want all of the components. Like, I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
When we saw that Matsuri was up, like, being released, and we were able to get a copy, we were like, oh, I don't know. Because the price was quite high for us.
Yeah.
So we researched it a little bit, and then we realized, oh my goodness, it comes with 16 more character cards.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder. And because all we read about was these. Like, it comes with 20 cards, and it was like, I can't remember how much it was.
It costs us about 23 Canadian.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was almost 30.
No.
Anyway, I was like, for 20 cards? Doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
I'm like, are there new characters? There are. It doesn't say how many. We better research that. So once we found out there were 16 new characters,
$23 isn't too bad.
I had to have it.
Yep.
Because, I mean, that just the replayability it's going to add just with the characters alone.
Yeah.
Plus that cool little mechanism right there.
Yep.
It's worth it for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah. Especially if you're like me and you love how beautiful the game is.
Yeah.
And you just want to complete your whole set.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
just like the souvenir cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't have the collector's edition.
No, we couldn't spring for that.
No.
It's really pretty though.
Yeah. There's a component upgrade pack that you can buy to add to your regular game to upgrade to some of the collector's edition components. But I haven't done enough research to know if it would be worth it or not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought the collector's edition, everything was bigger too.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's all about. I do know it's about $30.
For the the add-on pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that would be worth it because that's another game.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is Tokaido.
Matsuri.
And everything.
Our impressions.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters.